Hey everyone, welcome back to our Python programming series. Today we are going to solve a common coding problem called length of the last word. Let's dive into Python. So the problem is simple. We are given a string and our goal is to find the length of the last word in that string. We will basically follow two approaches and the one without using built-in functions and the other with using built-in functions. Let's start by writing some code without relying on any built-in function. We have a class named as solution and a definition of name length of last word. This method receives two arguments. Our concern is with only the string, and this method returns a int which will be the length of the last word. Okay, so first I will define a variable length inside the method that will be used to keep track of the length of the last word. So I will initialize it with 0. Let's start. Length is equal to 0. I will now initialize a boolean variable found word to track if we have found a word or not. Found word is equal to false. Initially it will be false. Next. Next we will iterate through the string from the right to the left by using a for loop. For I in range length of s, because I want to start the loop from the right of the string. That's why I would take the length of the total string and then I will minus 1. This will give me the last index of the word. Okay, so next I will pass -1. This is done. Okay, so this loop will be used to iterate through the string in the direction right to left. Next we will check if the character is not a space. We will increment the length variable and will set the found word variable to true if s of I is not equal to a white space. Then we will increment the length variable by 1 and we will set the found word to true. These both lines are for checking if a character is not a space. Next we will check if we encounter a space. Okay. Next we will check if we encounter a space and found word is true, so we will break out the loop. After the loop, we can finally return the length variable which contains the length of the last word. After the for loop, I will return the length. Okay, our code is done. Let's run the code. Okay, we are having an error. I forget in Python you return a capital false and a capital true. Okay, let's run it again. Okay, our case 1 is accepted, case 2 is also accepted, and case 3 is also accepted. Now we can submit the code. You can see our code is also accepted. Okay, so now let's see how we can solve the same problem using built-in function. For easiness, I will hide this and I will comment this code. So let's write the code over here. Inside the method, first we will strip the string to remove any leading and trailing white spaces using the strip method. Words is equal to s.strip Okay, this will remove any trailing or leading white spaces. Next, we have to split with a pattern of a white space. Next, we will check if the words contain something, then we will return the length of the last word. If it does not contain something, we will return 0. Let's check return 0 if length of words is equal to 0. If it does contain something, then we will return length of words we have to return the last element of the word. So I will write -1. This indicates that the last element, the length of the last element will be returned. Let's run the code and see. Our all cases are accepted, and now we can finally submit the code. Our code is also accepted. So that's it for the video. Here is a quick summary. In this video, we have discussed the length of the last word problem and explored two different approaches to solve it, one without using built-in functions and the other with built-in functions. I hope you found this tutorial helpful.